Hello, it has been a while since I made an update. I actually did not realize just how long it has been. So the last video I made was the end of August, and I think I might have said that I was getting sick, or I felt like I was getting sick, and I did proceed to get extremely sick for a close month, I would say. I just had a really bad respiratory bug, and it was just terrible. I did miss doses at that time. I was not working out at that time, was not caring about at all what I ate. Mostly what I was eating was just soup anyway, or crackers. But it was just a really bad month. So that month, I think I actually kind of just maintained my weight because I really wasn't eating. I also wasn't working out or anything, but because I wasn't able to eat as much, I just pretty much maintained my weight. But anyway, I was on 1.0 for about a month, and it worked pretty well for one full month, and then it like stopped working. It felt like zero effect on me anymore. I could eat more, I was having cravings more. So even though I said I was never gonna go up to the higher doses, I decided to ask for 1.7 from my doctor. I have since learned it's kind of the dose that if you haven't had much trouble before, it's the dose that will give you trouble. And that in fact was true for me. So I took my dose on a Tuesday around 4:30 in the afternoon. I was fine the rest of the night. I even ate a little dinner. And then the next morning I woke up and I just did not feel right from the beginning. I drank a little water, and then within like 10 minutes, that water came back up, and some of my dinner from the previous night too. I waited till around noon, tried to eat a little bit of bland cereal, just a Rice Chex, totally unflavored cereal, just a few of them, drank a little water. 10 minutes later, that came back up. And it was just a rough day. Same thing again at dinner time. I tried to have a little chicken broth. That came back up. So literally that entire day, I did not have any food. I mean, I ate some, but it all came up. So I don't think ever in my life before have I gone an entire day with truly no food, but that day I was in bed all day, other than the few times I tried to eat something and threw up. A week ago when I took the 1.7 injection, I weighed myself that morning and I was 211. I think in my last video I was 207 point something. I went back in history, and I'll insert a screenshot here that showed my weight progress, so you can kind of see what happened is like I was losing pretty steadily for a while, and then I just kind of flatlined. This week I weighed in, I don't know if you could see it here at the bottom, but I weighed in today at 206.4, and I'm very happy about that. I don't consider that like a 4-pound loss or anything, because I don't count when I go back up in weight as then a new loss when I lose that weight. So for my purposes, I've lost about a pound this week, a little less. So I'm gonna say I was pretty solidly at 207 to 208 over the past month. And today being 206.4, that feels like a true weigh-in, because I worked out this week. I did have like one day of food that was a pretty bad day, and then another day that wasn't bad, but it was just more calories than I really wanted to get that day. And the rest of the days were pretty good. So I also worked out. I'll have a little footage of working out as well. Back at the gym today. And I'm always so grateful when nobody's here with me. I love being here by myself. And I'm just gonna do a little treadmill for my warm up, and then I'm gonna do the elliptical for 30 minutes and then a warm down on the treadmill. I'm pretty happy overall, but I will say the 1.7, it's been a little strange because other than that full day of vomiting, I really didn't feel like a big difference after that. I kind of would have thought going from 1.0 to 1.7, I was gonna feel a lot different this week, where I was gonna be back in that sweet spot of Wegovy, where I had like a sweet spot for several months on 0.5 and 1 month on 1.0, where I had like no cravings, no food noise. Or the only cravings I did have was like really, really healthy food, like fresh vegetables or like a salad. I remember like craving a salad. And that just hasn't happened lately. Even increasing to 1.7, that has not happened. So not sure why it's like just lost that feeling for me. It just feels like at this point, more of my process is going to have to be from within again, which is okay. But I just think I'm not going to get that same payoff as I got before. Getting to 206.4 feels good, but I think right now my focus is going to try to be getting under 200, and I don't know how that's gonna go. I feel like my body's gonna fight me on that, but I will update you guys next week and let you know how it goes. Thanks for watching. Bye.